and welcome back. Now it's January at the moment, and what we've got to do now is we've got to sort our seeds out. Now usually we have so many seeds, and sometimes when we get to the end of the year we think, oh goodness, I forgot to plant those. So I've devised a way which I do every year. I sit down on the sofa and I work out when to plant each seed. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now all you need is an exercise book or any book that you can pick up, and inside all I've done is I've got a double page and I've put January and January, and I've put vegetables on one side and I put flowers on the other, and I've done one of those for each month, February, March, all the way through to October. I think I've done it. And all you need to do then is to get each packet of seeds and just look on the back. Now some of them, they vary depending on where you've got them from. Some of them have little pictures here showing you when to sow it, when to harvest it and how to plant it. Some of them do that. Some of them just have it written across the top here. So there's some of those, and some of them have little pictures. Some of them, very helpfully, have these. They have little charts down here, and each colour is for each different section. So the green on this one is for planting, the orange is for planting out, and the red is for harvesting. So what you need to do is to go through every single one of those and write it down in your book of the month that they need to be planted. So if I look here and I've got peas here and it says when to plant, and it says March to June. So what I'll do is I'll write peas down on March, April, May and June. Now as I've got two different lots of peas here, I want to make sure I've got the right one. So these are Monge 2. So I'll put those in the vegetable section, and I'll do those March, April, May and June, and then when I come to that month then I won't forget to plant them. If however I plant them all in March and some in, then I will cross the name out on all the other ones, then I know I've done them. Well, I'll also do exactly the same for all the flowers as well. Some of them will specify a season to plant them in. Just look at the back of the packet and see what it says. I'll do that for all my vegetables, and I'll then do it for all the flowers. So eventually this book will be full of a list of when to plant, and I'll show you that when I've done. It would take you, well, it'll take me about an hour and a half because I've got so many here to do. But it just means that when you come, say, to the middle of February and you think, right, I want to plant my February seeds, all you need to do is look in your book, go down the list, cross them off when you've done them, and that way you won't forget anything at all. Well, I've done my list, all my lists of all the plants that I have to sow every single month. Well, there's January, only a few bits and pieces to do, but let's just go through the months. And February gets slightly busier, more things need to go in. There's March, all the way down to the bottom. And then we come to April. And April is incredibly busy as well, but I've written down everything that I need to do, so when I come to do it I'll just start from the top of the page and work my way down, planting them, sowing them where they need to go, whether it be straight in pots or whether it be out in the garden. And especially with the carrots, I've got carrots, and I've got several lots of carrots. I've got purple ones, I've got rainbow, and I've also got some little round ones called Parmex, which look very sweet, so that's why I picked those up. So lots to do. May's even quite busy, but then it starts to slow down a bit, but still going with lots of vegetables. So that's how I've set it out. I hope you find that useful. It's a very good way of setting out your lists, because then you know what you need to plant and then you don't forget anything. I will, in the next week, start planting the January things. There's a few flowers that need to go in and a few vegetables, and I'll just run through those with you when I do them. but we've done most of them before, and they're just different types of vegetables that I'll be doing. And I'll be concentrating more this year on flowers, because somebody emailed me and said, you know, how about doing more flowers? And I've always wanted to have more flowers down the allotment to attract the bees, and then they can pollinate the beans and any other flowers to help the vegetables grow. So I'll see you hopefully in a couple of weeks when I'll start to plant the first lot of vegetables and the season can start going again. So I hope to see you then. Bye bye.